Good morning. Good morning. This is ArchieLuxury, and we are live on the AC3 program. How are you? How are you going? This is ArchieLuxury, and we are live on the streams. I'm very, very happy to have you guys attending my show, and we've got a question today. Is HR good value for the show? And we've managed to get HR on the program. Hello, Mr. HR. How are you?
Hello, Mr. Pleader. I've got to be honest. I am touched that you have mentioned my name in the title. I'm touched.
Are you good value for the stream? That's the question for today. We're asking the question: are you good value? Are you a
What do
pain
you
in the
What do you think, Paul? What do you think?
You know, I got to be honest with you. I
Yeah.
think you are a very troubled soul, and I'm pleased that we can provide friendship and safety to you.
Help out! I'm not
And
safe. I'm not safe.
the reason I say that is that HR is like being a parking inspector. It's like being somebody who goes around and gives people tickets and fines. You have no friends. Everybody dislikes you. And to be totally honest with you, I understand both sides of the coin. What else do you do to survive? And
What are you
that's
talking about, Arch? I love my
that's a,
job.
you say that, but
Come on, soul read me, big boy. Soul read me. Give me a soul reading.
let's be totally honest there. It's not easy being in HR, you know.
But it's quite straightforward if you know the employment law. But yeah, sorry, go on, Arch. Soul read me, big boy.
Yeah, I kind of think, you come here because you've got some stability, and that's okay. We want to provide friendship to you. Watch collecting. Tell me honestly, what do you think? I've made some big mistakes. I got rid of the bluesy. I sold off some Rolex. And you know what? It's true. I did sell. And, the bluesy was a great watch. That was a fantastic watch to have.
But Arch, listen,
Sad it's gone, but,
I've got to apologise. Arch, I'm sorry that I'm the reason that you got rid of your Rolexes. I'm sorry, Arch.
it's not solely because
I
of
can't
you.
help it. I'm a prick.
I'm
Go
just
on.
being
What's the
totally honest.
reasons?
Look, there's a number of factors. I tell you something. I just found a photo of me when I was young. This was when I was young, enthusiastic, and
Wow.
unfortunately,
Great photo, Paul.
yeah, great photo. Unfortunately, it's one of these things that it's very, very, it's very, very sad to see. It's sad to see what has become of thee. It's sad to see this is what's happened, and
What's
I
sad,
gotta be
Arch? What, explain.
totally honest with you. The world we're in is vicious. The world we're in is no longer a safe or friendly space, and we want to provide some comfort to you.
Arch, I don't think I need comfort. I just come on for a laugh. Do you think I need comfort? What do you think?
I think we all need comfort. We need a safe space. We've got a super chat in. We've got 3 cents. 3 cents has just come in there. Actually, we've got Mac Lobster. Mac Lobster says, this is what Mac Lobster says here. He says, he's come on and said, Mac Lobster, $2. HR idolizes you, big boy. You should accept him.
I do idolise you, Paul. But you treat me like garbage. Garbage. I'm always on the stream. I'm always on the stream. I'm a loyal panelist, and I get kicked to the curb, big boy.
You're not very loyal when you're showing a photo of me in a casket.
Archie, you have to jump in on. I'm loyal. It's the stick. It's the stick. It's the stick. Do you want the
Well,
one of you holding the ice
very
creams
good.
instead?
I'm telling you now, the shtick isn't very friendly. Okay, it's not very friendly to me. Okay,
Do,
you're not
do you want
really
do you want the
friend.
ice cream one instead?
Sorry.
Do you want the ice cream one instead?
You know what? What about just a nice one? Hey, why don't you put a nice
Nice one.
bluesy
Okay.
photo there? Nice bluesy photo. Something positive, not negative. Okay.
What about that one? All right, right. Wait. What about this one? This is Watch Nick's dog.
Okay. It looks terrible. Please, can we have a positive one, please?
All right. Positive one.
JD Reels 3 cents. Hail Caesar. Thank you. I'm just going to send an invite to a couple people who I do enjoy streaming with. We've got the dog trainer. We've also got Tan the man. Let's see if we can get Tan.
See if you can get Jake on. See if you can get Jakey on, and you can apologise about what you did to Hamish, Arch. What do you think of that, Arch? What do you think of that, Arch?
Oh, sorry. Heading to a play. Have a good show. Mark Goldberg can't come on today. I'm just sending a message to Nelson. Nelson likes you. HR topic in the title today. I am pro HR today. Okay.
Shout out to Nelson. Shout out to Nelson.
Nelson's a great supporter. He actually likes the comedy element that you bring to the stream. And
Arch, I don't know why you don't like it. I'm bringing the super chats in, big boy. You know, I'm an agitator. I get the stream rolling. I warm it up for you, big boy.
Okay, I do appreciate that. You know, I got to tell you something, HR.
Tell me
53.
something.
I'm washed out career-wise. You know that? I mean, what can I do really? If I
you can
didn't
go do Uber. Go and do Uber.
Do you really think that's the way it's happened? Like, shouldn't I be at the peak? I've done so many things. I've run a couple small businesses.
Yeah, but Arch, your fights. You know nothing about IT anymore. You're outdated. You know this, big boy.
Are you ever outdated? It's stuff you could pick up and learn. It's not hard to pick up stuff. You can pick up stuff.
Yeah, but that's assuming that you're sort of an enthusiastic, proactive individual. And I'm not sure you are, Paul. I'm still trying to buy merch off your site, but I can't do it.
Let's talk. You've sold all your other watches off, right?
Yeah.
Actually, let me catch up on these super chats. We've got Little Dave, $5. The narc who gives everyone health advice and pushes snake oil in the chat is as sick as a dog from COVID. He's a fraud. Yes.
No, Little Dave, don't talk about narc like that. Don't talk about narc like that. He's one of my other idols.
And we've got JD 3 cents again. Docs reports an arsehole. He's not really a provider of anything, I'm afraid. You know, these streams, they used to be so different. A couple of years ago, these streams were so lovely. I used to love streaming with you guys. I used to love it. It was good. I had a lot of fun streaming with you people. I don't know why.
Well, I'll tell you why it went downhill. I'll tell you why. Do you remember when you did that video of you in the shower? That's when it went downhill, Arch. And we saw your body. We saw your body. It went downhill. Then you put that shirt on that you said was a dress. I mean, what the fuck, Arch? What do you think? What do you think, Paul?
I don't think anything. You tell me what you know. The thing is, I can only
Try your best.
try my best. You know, I try to provide. That's a nice picture. The bluesy. That is a beautiful watch. You should be very proud to wear a bluesy. Okay.
Whenever I wear it and Mummy comes over on Saturday, I say, Mum, thank you so much for this watch. It makes me better than everyone else. Thank you, Mum.
HR, you seriously, what do you think I can do if I got out of YouTube? Say I said, YouTube, I'm had enough. I had enough streaming, enough watch talk. I want to do something else. What do you think I can do?
It's an interesting one, Arch. Maybe you could just go on benefits and live off the state.
My
Or
wife
you
earns
could,
too much. My wife earns too
okay,
much to do that. And
okay. Or maybe you could Uber in the Q2, menstruation red. What do you think?
well, why do you have to put the Audi down? Why do you have to put an Audi down? Is it because you can't afford an Audi?
Oh,
Is that why?
me.
Is that why you have to put
No,
the
no.
Audi down? You can't afford one?
No. So what it is,
You
Arch,
can't afford
the
it?
Q.
Can
Well,
you
let me
afford it?
finish then. Let me answer your question. If you're going to ask me a question, let me answer it, big boy. So, in terms of Audis, the Q series is garbage up until a 3, really. I would say the Q series starts at a 5. You know this, big boy? What do you think to that, Paul? The Q2, you should have just got an A2. What do you think of that,
My
Paul?
wife wanted a baby SUV.
Why not get a mid-size? Why do you need a baby? You should have got the Q3.
She picked it. She wanted a baby SUV. That's what she wanted. Baby SUV. That's what she wanted. Baby SUV.
You know what, Arch? Listen, let me be frank and honest with you now. I've always wanted an Audi. I've always wanted one. When you got it, you turned me off the Audi in the same way that I turned you off Rolex. That's what happened, Paul. What do you think of that, Paul? I always wanted an Audi. It was my dream. I said, Mummy, please, can you get me an Audi? And she said, HR, should I buy you one this year? And I said, no, because Paul's bought one. Menstruation red, menstruation red, menstruation red. Have you got your new chair yet that Tam paid for? What's happened to the money for that, Paul?
It wasn't Tan, it was JJ, and it's over here. That's the chair.
So
Ready.
why aren't you sitting on it?
Why aren't I? I kind of like the old, I don't know, it's like a comfy pair of shoes.
Can we see where you sit? Can we see the stains? Can we see the cum stains? I saw there were 2 behind you, Arch.
Why
Come
do you
on.
always have to put people down to build yourself up?
No, I don't need to build myself up. Archie, can we see the stains? I saw them when you moved.
$2, personal trainer.
Personal trainer for what? That's 100% there, bud. So, Paul, let me ask you a question. What's your next sort of hairstyle going to be? Are you thinking a fade on the sides? Are you thinking sort of longer on top? What are you thinking, Paul?
Put me down.
I'm asking you.
Why do you
I'm
need to
asking
put
you,
me down?
fuckface.
What about
I'm
yourself?
asking you.
Let's talk about yourself.
Okay, go on.
What are you going to do to make your life better?
What am I going to do? Well, I've recently bought quite a lot of Ralph Lauren. I bought shirts. I've got 3/4 zips, things like that.
And
And
what's the
to
reason?
be honest, Arch, they're lovely. I put them on, and I've got them from TK Maxx. They're reduced from £200 down to £40. They're lovely. My wardrobe is Ralph Lauren. I'm the Ralph Lauren Don from now on, Paul. Don't call me HR. Call me the Ralph Lauren Don. What do you think of that, Paul?
I don't think anything.
All right.
They're nice shirts. You got some nice. That's good. Good. I'm pleased for you, but I don't know
Yeah.
why some people, to build themselves up, they need to put other people down.
Arch, I'm telling you, I don't need to build myself up. I am already at the top anyway. When I came off the phone call to Zane, when I came off the call to Zane, he agreed. Zane said the same thing to me, and he's given me a few tips on the property market.
Are you going to develop? You had a nice little collection, I must say. You had the Bluesy, you had the Explorer 2.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Had the Bluesy? I've still got the Bluesy.
really love the black dial Explorer 2, and you had a Datejust, a blue dial Datejust, pretty nice 3-piece. I'm a little bit saddened that you had to sell them off.
I didn't have to, Arch, but I'm not a hoarder and possessor. So let me explain the logic. And I've told you this a fair few times now, Paul, but I'm happy to tell you again because I've got a lot of time for you, Paul. So when Mummy bought me the bluesy, the clasp on it and the bracelet is way superior than the other two shitters. And I gave it 6 months, and I have had no desire to wear the other two. So I fucking flipped them. I flipped them.
Okay.
But when I get my inheritance off, they're going to get a day date 40.
Fair point. Fair point. You flipped them. And you're happy now?
I'm always happy, Arch.
Yes. You're always happy. That's good.
Always happy,
Good.
Arch.
Good value to the stream. Are you good value to the stream? Tell me that.
I think if no one else is here, I think I probably am. What do you think of that, Paul? Great vid, Arch. What do you think, Paul?
Hey, I'm glad you're on today. We have some nice topics. We've got Chief Tit there. You're at the top. Why do you need to shop at TK Maxx? If you're at the top,
Because Chief Tit, why would you spend more money on things if you don't have to?
let's start a poll. Okay. Is HR good for the AC3 live stream?
If it comes back, no, Arch, I'm happy to jump off. I understand.
No, I'm happy to keep you. Just stay on. So tell me this. With your watches, what do you love about watches? When did your love for watches start? What happened here? Tell me what happened. We've got the poll going. Please, guys, vote in the poll.
So when I was in sixth form, so this is like last few years of secondary school, I worked in a electronic shop and I bought my first Rolex. And I've always listened to your show, believe it or not. I mean, I'm 31 now, Arch. I've been listening to the stream for about 16 years. I've been listening for eons. All right then, okay. That's the end of that story.
Look at this collection here. What do you think of this collection? This is our good friend Cyberlit.
I like the Seamaster a lot. And I like the bottom right. Is that the Kermit or whatever they call it? And I like the Reverso. The rest could get binned off. Oh, is that pre-ceramic sub? Ugh. I only wear ceramic art. Ugh. Look how small the dots are. The indices. Ugh. Get rid of that. Get rid of that jingly jangly bracelet. Ugh.
It's a holes case. You can see it's actually a holes case. Do you see that?
That's horrible. That is horrible there, Paul. You know this?
See the holes case. It's a lovely watch. Lovely watch.
No, not. Listen, it's my collection. The Reverso is lovely. The James, I think it's that James Bond Seamaster is lovely. And
we've got a super chat here. Mac Lobster, $2. What is your dream job, Paul? Not YouTube. Phew, that's actually Mac Lobster. I gotta say to you, that's a very interesting question. I worked in IT. I actually loved making content for a long time. I really did enjoy that. Content creation was great.
Hey, Archie, you got a super chat. You got a super chat.
We got a super chat. We got a super chat from the Franchise Club. $10. Hey, boo. Sorry to hear about your personal problems. You should be charging Mr. Nelson Oliveira triple for putting up with this colored fuckwit. And kick up super chat for marketing genius. There we go. Thank you. That's from the
Curly,
Franchise
Go get him, Curly.
Yeah.
Go get him, Curly. Get him, Curly. Go get him, Mo. Get him, Curly. Go get him, Mo. Hey, I'm walking here, man. I'm fucking walking here. Get him, Curly. Get him, Mo.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much there. Go get him. What's happening in your world? Tell me what's happening. Please tell me what is going on there.
What's going on? Well, you know, I'm just working at the moment. It's my daughter's birthday soon.
Yeah.
You know, just buying Ralph Lauren from TK Maxx. That's about it there. Tomorrow my wife and we are dropping the kids off at my mum and dad's, and we're getting a lovely Sunday roast dinner together. Because Arch, I think it's important as a family to spend quality time. Well, not as a family, but with your immediate partner as well, Arch. Do
Sure.
you know what I mean,
Well,
Arch?
that is your family. Do you think we're part of your family? Are we part of your family?
Uh, I'm not sure, Arch, because you do kick me off quite a lot when other people come. So I'm not sure. I would say maybe somewhat estranged family.
Estranged. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your honesty there. I do appreciate honesty.
And I feel when no one jumps off, you kiss. When no one jumps on, Arch, you know, I'm going to do a power way. Well, you know, when no one jumps on, you kiss my arsehole. Yet when you got the dog trainer on, you kick me off like I'm chopped liver. What do you think of that, Paul? Great vid, Arch. What do you think?
Chopped liver. Jesus Christ, that's so nasty, isn't it?
Well, I know, but that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. When there's other people on, you kick me off like I'm chopped liver, chopped liver, chopped liver, chopped liver. And it's always at you, at you, at you, at you.
Mm. Mm.
So
Tell
what do you think
me,
of franchise clubs?
I don't really watch other streams. I've Curly's okay. I don't have a you know, it's a tough thing. Streaming is not as easy as you think. We've had the New York Watch show. I yeah, I tried. Look, I thought about it. Look, the reason I didn't go, well, New York is so expensive. Let's be totally honest there. It is an absolute killer. It's also very expensive. New York is just a very
Yeah, but
expensive
Arch,
city
you
to
know,
go.
stop trying to pull the wool over our eyes. We know you're an everyday millionaire. You can easily afford these things. For fuck's sake.
I'm middle class. You know that? I'm middle class and scared of the future. Okay.
Plastic said you were lower class, working class. Who's right and who's wrong?
Um, it depends
Who's
how
right?
you set them. I don't know what boundaries you're using. You could, I don't, Plastic is not, I don't know what's wrong with him. He's somebody with deep seated psychological problems.
I mean, you seem to have a thing against plastic. Is it because he's doing well? What is it? Be honest, Paul.
Um,
Is your brain working or like
what
really
do you
really
mean?
slowly?
See, the thing is, I don't honestly think about him. You ask me questions. I haven't
Hmm.
honestly thought about him. I not quite sure, you know?
I mean, listen. I'll be honest. I was on a conversation on a phone call with Zane, and he called in a Sovereign. He's still pissed off that you only come in to movie night on discount nights. He's still pissed off about that, Paul.
I don't think he really cares, to be honest with you.
He does care. He says that Archie he comes in, he brings his own food from outside in a Sainsbury's bag, and he just walks in and gets the 80% off ticket. And I mean, it was a fucking Tuesday, Arch. That's when you come in. I mean, where's the decorum, Arch? Where's the honor? Where's the manners? Where's
Oh,
the etiquette?
characters. We've got our good friend Terry Boston. Hello, Mr. Terry Boston. How are you? Hello, Terry. Terry, can we hear you?
Hello, Archie.
How are you in America, in
Good
the UK?
evening.
Where are you?
How are you, gentlemen?
Not too bad. Where are
Doing?
you now? Tell me where you are. Please tell us where you are.
Doing all right?
Yes, where are you? Which country are you in,
Yeah,
please?
there? Hello?
Yes. Which country are you in?
Terry, pay your damn phone bill.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you going? How are you going? Tell me how you're going, please. Yeah.
No, we're still in America. We're leaving in
What the
December.
fuck?
Arranged it already. Everything's been arranged. So,
Terry, what the fuck are you talking about?
we're still in the state of Virginia, so
Terry, are you jacking off? Are you jacking off? What are you doing,
been
Terry?
having a good time. Anyways, I've got some exciting news I want to tell you.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes, sir. What's the exciting news? Oh, we've got Mike the Snake
United
joining
States.
us. Thank you, Mike.
Hi, Archie.
United States, but
Mark,
everything's good.
Mark.
Hey, Terry, your audio sucks.
We checked with immigration.
Yes.
Terry, your audio sucks.
Everything's all good there.
Mike, your sugar diabetic alarm's going
I
off.
always
Just quickly
don't
check
know.
it before you start.
Is it?
I
Yeah,
wanted
I
to
can
tell
hear
you
it.
something.
Just quickly check it.
No, I don't think it is. You're fucking.
You fucking idiot.
I'm not an idiot. I can't hear. I have bad hearing, and so I don't hear my little alarm.
Pardon?
Oh,
Can you hear me
I didn't
now?
catch that.
you
Pardon?
guys hear it before I do, oftentimes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Shut the fuck up, Terry.
better. I think.
So my 37th birthday, I talked him into if I buy him a ring, a certain ring he wants, he's going to buy me a Explorer 1 from David SW. I called David. They have a ton of them in stock. So he's
Terry,
going to
what the
buy me
fuck
one
are
for
you
my
talking
37th
about?
birthday next year. Yeah. The one in done model, the one in done Rolex, the Explorer 1, because that's the original Bond watch that every man really needs in mods. So, of course, the 6538 is the best a man, of course, ever made, the original one in the film, but the Explorer 1, I just cannot stop fantasizing about it because it is the coolest one looking, in my opinion, for
Terry,
Explorer
maybe you
1.
should
I don't know how you
fantasize about
gentlemen
getting
feel.
employment.
Well, actually, I
Okay,
do have a sort of side gig going.
Just hang on. Let's just hang on 1 minute, Terry. Just say hello to Mike. Mike, how are you, my friend?
I'm feeling fine. COVID is still
Terry,
affecting my voice, but otherwise I'm feeling much better. Thank you for asking.
Black Cat 997 $2. Terry, what's your opinion of color? We love all people of all genders, all races. We're inclusive. MT85 $2. Terry, please leave America. Thank you. Mikey, what do you think of?
Why leave America?
What do you think of HR, Mike? Please, you told me about Breguets. You told me about many things, but what do you think of HR? Please give me your verdict.
You know, I really haven't paid too much attention to him, other than he seems
Don't
to
sit on the fence. Don't sit on the fence, Mike.
He seems to get on your bad side pretty often.
Don't sit on the fence.
And well, no, I really don't. I don't know him. I've never really spoken to him.
What do you mean him? It's me. What do you mean him? It's me. Don't sit on the fence, Mike. Go one way or another.
Oh,
Stop
this
being a
is the
pussy.
HR that I'm speaking to right now.
Yeah, what do you mean him?
My bad. My bad.
Who's
bad.
him?
I'm sorry.
Who's him? Who's
I'm
him? The
sorry.
cat's dad?
I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't realize it was you that was on the panel. That's a common mistake made by me.
All right, apology accepted. Apology accepted. Now don't sit on the fence.
HR? I think you're an okay bloke. I really
Did you just assume my gender?
Did I what?
Did you just assume my gender? You called me a bloke.
I guess I did. Yeah. Excuse me.
All right. Keep going.
I just was going by the tone of your voice, sound of your voice. So, if I was wrong, please excuse me.
You're excused.
But no, I like you well enough.
Sir Mike, I like you. I like you, Mike. I like you.
Oh, thank you. I
You're a
do
good
my
man,
best.
Mike.
I do my
Yes.
best to try to
You
be
have a
like.
good son.
Yeah, I try my best to not have people dislike me.
Hey, listen, Mike. Listen, I'm coloured. Is that an issue? Be honest.
Absolutely not. Everybody's colored.
No, not the white people. Not the white people. Not the white people. They're not coloured. Look at Arch.
You know,
Look at Arch. He looks like a piece of salami.
Your color means nothing to me.
Hey, you take that back.
No, I mean,
I actually wish I could marry a Latino man. I wish I could marry a Latino man.
I wouldn't treat you any different if I knew or didn't know. Or even if I met you in person, it wouldn't make any difference.
Oh, good. Archie, you need to take control of the stream. Curly's saying this is retard island.
Hey, we're having some fun here. It's all very, very good there. I tell you, Mike, you have been a loyal friend, and I appreciate that. You've been really good to me, Mike.
Thanks,
And
Wait. Archie, what about that time when Mike went on Timmy's show, the community channel? Do you remember that? What about that?
That was 3 years ago. Once.
And Mike, you were saying you were Archie's best friend. Yet you went on the community channel. You went on Timmy's show. What did you think of that? What did you make of that?
Community channel once again 2 or 3 years ago because I thought it was a breakaway channel from Tim's stream because at the time he was going through this. If you talk to somebody from another stream, I'll ban you, right? So there's Tim was going through this banning phase, and I
open your eyes when you're talking. Open your eyes when you're talking.
I really thought that the community channel was a breakaway.
Turn your fucking camera on, HR, instead of criticizing other people and putting other people down.
Why don't you shut the fuck up when Mike's talking?
Why don't you fuck off, you lousy cunt?
Hey, you take that back. You take that back. Stop frowning. You got the viperize.
Fuck you. You're a horrible person who constantly needs to put other people down to make yourself feel good. That's just
no, you take that back. You're the reason I don't wear Breguet's, Paul. You know this, bud? I was going to get the Breguet Marine, then I thought, no, I can't because you've got them. People are going to think I'm like you.
Hey, Charles, I don't care.
Well, can I ask you, gentlemen, a more imposing question?
Yes.
Yeah, go on, Terry.
Okay, so Arch, you had an Explorer 1 before. What did you think? Is it a good? I really like the Explorer 1. I like the way it looks. What do you think? It's versatile. You can match up a NATO on it or leather if we don't want to keep the bracelet.
Well, we all know it's one of Archie's most favorite watches.
So it's got the caliber 32-30 movement. Yeah, that's the original Bond watch because that's the one that was in the Ian Fleming films. Not the Submariner was in the film, of course, but the original, the Explorer 1 was the original Bond watch in the novels by Ian Fleming.
Terry,
and actually,
can you tell us? Can you tell us the full? Terry, wait a minute. Terry, can you tell us the full history from start to finish of the James Bond Omega watches, please? Go on, Terry. From start to finish, big boy.
Well, yeah, the reason why it started with Pierce Brosnan was because Brosnan wanted something different. He even iconically told the producers he wanted a different kind of watch for the Bond segment that he portrayed. So the reason Omega's taken on this, Omega back in the 60s had something to do with the British military. And so did Rolex, but Rolex was doing more or less towards the time of Winston Churchill and all that when he was Prime Minister. So the British wanted something that was, common and kept good time, reliable, So when Anyway, so when Brosnan came along, he told the producers, he said, I want a different timepiece that represents Englishness with affirmativeness to the British military. So that's when Omega stepped in and they said, we've got the watch. We have a brand new model, quartz model, some Seamaster coming out. It would be perfect for the first segment of the new Bond film, or the new segment of Brosnan Pictures. So that's what they gave him in GoldenEye. They gave him the newly released Seamaster model at the time in quartz. And then in the secondary film, he wore the coaxial chronometer watch, which was a little bit bigger. And then finally, in the final segment of the 2002 film, Die Another Day, where he drove the Vanquish, he wore the last series production model of that watch in that coaxial caliber of movements he wore. And then when he went along with the Daniel Craig segment, he wore the very last affirmative model, but it was upgraded titanium at the time of that Seamaster. So that's why it's sort of. However, though, there were various different models that that Craig wore that Brosnan didn't wear. So it wasn't like all the same one.
Keep going, Terry. Keep going. Keep going.
We got Black Cat 997 $2. I am a Latino, Terry,
Needless
not a
to
gay,
say,
but a fan.
Needless to say,
$2. CB says, I'm not Latino, not gay, but I love Archie.
Yeah.
There we go, CB. And we've got
Keep going,
Crown
Terry.
Gold, $10. Archie, please keep Mike. Get rid of these two other.
Keep going, Terry. Keep going, Terry. Tell me more.
So really, the way I look at it, it's like this, okay? It's like this. You can always feel like 007 if you have either brand on your wrist and it's a certified Swiss chronometer that's waterproof to 300 meters. You'll always feel like Bond if you have a Rolex or Amiga on your wrist. I'm sure you will. As long as it's not a date just. But,
Tell me more about the Seamasters. Tell me more about the Seamasters.
It's a formal watch. I'll be honest. The date just is primarily only for like formal wear. So,
tell me more about the Seamasters.
Thank you.
Wait, he's not finished.
But everyone wants one now, though.
Tell me more about the Seamasters, Terry Cock.
Not me. I like to see.
Well, it is cheaper, but the Seamaster, well, yeah, because it was like. I saw one the other day. The exact model he wore in The World Is Not Enough. It had books and papers with it, full service. That was like the fifth service it had in like 20 years. They wanted $6,400 out the door for it, but though there was one slight little problem. The bezel has so much sun damage to it that the bezel would probably have to be replaced sooner than later because like the numerals on the bezel will always start to like sort of fade because from like all the sun damage that was done to the bezel. So eventually that would have to be replaced. But after all, they wanted $6,400 from exquisite timepieces.
Didn't you quit the Archie? Mike, didn't you quit the Archieverse? Shut the fuck up, Terry. Mike, didn't you quit the Archieverse a few weeks ago? Didn't you quit? Didn't you quit? What happened?
I did say goodbye for.
Hang on, we've got
while.
JD. Just hang on a tick, guys. Look who we've got on the screen doing some.
Reception's terrible. Reception's terrible.
Hello, we can hear you well, JD.
Can you hear me all right? Hello, how you going?
JD, that looks amazing. I love the red strap. Where are you? This is Bondi?
Yeah.
It looks
Bondi.
like
This is one of the.
It looks like you took a pee off of the edge of that balcony there.
The reception's really bad.
Sand below
Sorry
you.
about that. I couldn't hold it in. Couldn't hold it in. So it's down the tower at Bondi. So it's kind of famous on the piss there. So there you go. Next this time next week, Mike, I'm going to live stream from that German car show that we did last year. So put a note. I'd love to have you on the channel. I'll do a live stream from there. We can look at some German cars, BMWs, Mercs, and Porsches. That would be great. It's yeah.
What was your question? Your audio is kind of cutting in and out. I heard
I got a
cars.
question.
Nah.
Honestly, I got a golden
Yeah, I
question.
know. It's really
Why is it
bad.
Hang on.
then all the
Calm
Bond
down,
films?
pipe down. Pipe down. We want Mike is asking something.
Why is it Bond never drove a Ferrari?
Because he drove Aston Martins.
Aston Martin.
I mean,
he drove a Lotus in one movie.
I know that.
He drove a BMW.
I know that, but think about it. In all the
in a
Bond
different
films that
movie.
was ever made,
The
well,
majority
yeah, he
have been
did. But
Aston
why is it that
Martins.
he like?
I think he was chased by a.
Yeah, but if you think about those, right?
He was chased. I think he was chased by a Ferrari. He was chasing or chased by a Ferrari. It was just how the franchise. Sometimes in life, it's not always.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You know,
Oh yeah, that's right.
they do their best. You know.
To answer the question about my leaving or
You know
saying
something
goodbye,
interesting. You know something interesting I did not know about the three.
Yes.
Something I want to say is like, did you know at the time in 1994 when the 355 came out, do you know it was the only car in the world produced by Ferrari, of course hand built, but it was the one they made the most of. Do you know it was the only car in the world to have titanium chrome rods in it? It was the only car in the world to have it, ever.
Huh.
The 355.
The Acura.
It was
NSX,
the only Ferrari ever to have titanium chrome rods for the
the only
drive
Ferrari
chassis.
to have the Ferrari to
No,
have titanium.
yeah, not even Mercedes had that. Not even Mercedes.
Yeah, the Acura NSX has titanium rods in it as well. But that's more of a newer car as well. You know, it's like 80s. You know, but it definitely has. It was special engine built.
Right, but that was afterwards, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Because that. Yes, that was.
Man, your audio's cutting in and out bad, dude.
I like the 355. I mean, they are expensive still, even by today's standards. But I really like the 355.
We've lost JD.
Yeah, I know.
And we've lost.
I really like the 355. I don't know how you all feel about it.
I also like the 348. I like the 348. That's the model before the 355. Which a lot of people didn't like the 348, but I think it was a nice Ferrari. Yeah. We've got a super chat here, MT85, $5. Yeah. Mike the Snake, when are you going to learn how to edit and show us the non-existent track day footage, or did it get lost like you?
It was, because it had
track?
like that.
Now, hang on, stop. I believe Watch Nick filmed it and broadcast it, so there you go.
Well, there's that, but I also had a camera mounted to my car, and I believe I got one of my 20-minute runs on the camera, but I haven't gone into figuring out how to take the data off the camera and put it into my computer yet. So that'll be a ways. That'll be a while away. It's yeah. I'm just not that computer savvy, and I have a friend that's knows a lot more about it than me that will be able to help me just get that data downloaded into a file on my computer so I can show it. But I'm just not able to right now. So that's the answer.
There you go. There you go. I've got to say this in all honesty. I think there's more to life than Ferrari. Jay Leno
I've got two HP notebooks and they both suck.
Jay Leno doesn't like Ferrari either.
Too many strings attached. can't change the color. They'll
But do you
sue
know
if
why?
they'll
But do
sue
you
you
know
if you
why?
modify it. No, who
Do
knows
you?
why?
But
They're
do you know
Ferrari.
why, Archie?
They're
But do you
Ferrari.
know why? Because
Why?
he said years. No, because years ago, yeah,
Yeah.
he said it was because years ago he went to a local Ferrari dealership in California, was going to buy one, and they told him, no, you don't have a referral. And he said he was willing to pay as high as $3 million for the car, and with like 100,000 up front. And they told him, no, you have to have a membership. You can't just walk in and buy a car. And if we do sell you a car, we're going to start you out with a very small, like base V8 model, not a 12-cylinder. So he said,
Kind of like
fuck
the
you, I'm not buying a Ferrari.
Kind of like buying a Rolex buying journey. You start out small and work your way up.
But I mean, he's got the right to do that because it is J Leno. Yeah,
Well, I've seen shows where people
yeah,
have taken
yeah,
Ferraris and modified them, and then
yeah.
they've been
Well,
forced to.
see, Ferrari
Hang on,
now won't even
Jerry,
sell you a car, period, or let
Jerry.
you test
You're
drive
talking
one.
over
I know this,
everybody. It's
unless
very
you
hard,
put that.
Jerry. It's very hard when you just talk all over everybody without anyone's input. We've got the ice cream van. JD
Can
is
you hear
live
me?
from the scene. Look at this.
Hello.
Hey,
Can you hear me
JD.
okay?
Yes, we
The
can.
cellular's in and out. It's really bad down here. Apologies.
okay.
It's pretty rough. But yeah, I was just saying to Mike this time next week, I'll be at that car show, the German Auto Fest. It'd be great if Mike was on this time next week. There you go. Again, cellular's bad. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but there you go. Bondi Beach.
I can hear
It's
you
in and out.
okay now.
Apologies. It's bad. I can't hear you. If you can hear me, great. If not, I'll see you next week at the car show. That's it.
Thank
That's
you.
all I got. See you, man.
Hey, well, it was a
There you
pleasure, man.
See you, Mike. Yeah, it's the cellular reception's terrible. There's so many people down here. But again, it should be okay. I mean, there's not that many people down here, but that's a famous Bondi Beach. I'm not really a beach person. I'm a bit pale and pasty. You can see my bodily organs through my skin like a jellyfish. But anyway, to each their own. Take
Have you
care.
seen?
Look after yourself. There you go. It's Bondi. I don't know if it's worth the effort, really. Sorry, Mike, you talk.
Have you seen those video clips of? I think it might be France or somewhere where the beach is like completely covered with people. Like there's not even enough room to
Yeah,
walk.
not even a. Yeah, I have seen that. But down here, like, look at it.
So this looks
Heaps
pretty.
of room.
This looks pretty casual. You know, this looks
Yeah,
like.
there's stacks of space, and this is the famous
This
beach
is
from Sydney.
this is
it.
very, very famous beach in Sydney. Very expensive to live there. Apartments are ridiculous, but it's absolutely incredible, Bondi.
I think James Packer had one along the front there that he sold.
Looks beautiful there.
Yeah, it's not too
You'd
bad.
have to be James Packer to be able to afford to live there, mind you.
Yeah, I caught a bus here myself. That's in the distance. There's the Bondi Icebergs, which is kind of a famous club. And well, I'll show you up there, then I'll let you go. But there you go. And you're right, the lifeguard, the Bondi Rescue TV show, I don't know if they show that in Europe. They probably show it in the UK, maybe.
The TV, that's from the 80s, isn't it? TV Rescue.
No, Bondi Rescue. It's a relatively current sort of show. They seem to show every summer. The blokes came out of the lifeguard tower. Anyone out there? I think it was Hoppo came out there, if you know who that is. There you go. So there's a sculpture by the sea walk up here. I'm going to have a look at this for photography stuff. I won't live stream that. It's a bit boring. But it goes from Bondi to Tamarama. I think I do a lot of people going, so if you're into that sort of thing. Bit of exercise, lots of stairs though. Lots of stairs.
Yes.
And so next week's, again, this time next week, will be the German show, a live stream from that. And the following week is Watchfest 6 in Sydney. I hope Chief Tit will be there. And we can live stream from the convention day on the Saturday and catch up with him on a Thursday night, which is the watch crawl or the
We got
boots in Sydney.
MT85 $2.
That'll probably be
JD,
all right.
get the bikini shots.
Probably
You
be
get the
okay.
bikini shots, you'll get arrested.
I'll
You
get some
understand it?
shots of bikinis. Yeah, get
You're
arrested.
going to get into big trouble for that. It's
I don't know if you can hear me still. Probably not. Just can't send it out all the time.
what are you doing? This isn't your normal stomping ground. What are you doing over this part of
You
town?
can still hear me. It's toilet stink. I'll see it.
Did we lose him?
I think we might have lost him there. Let's get we've got Terry joining us again. Terry, just be careful. Just let other people speak too. We want to be fair.
Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by that. So,
Terry,
I think what I was saying was.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So what I was saying was about the car. I know this for a fact about Ferrari because my brother has a Ferrari SF90, the one that costs like over $1 million, but they don't make that model anymore because now it was replaced with the new F80 or something like that. But though, here's the thing: I can tell you this anymore. Even if you do book a VIP appointment with these people, they won't just let you walk in and just drive the car with zero down. You have to put down like a $10,000 to $20,000 deposit to even take the car out before they'll let you test drive it at most dealers. And then they will you'll get a referral from your email or whatever, like a couple of weeks later to let you know if you actually have the credit interest to actually buy the car. That's how Ferrari is. And Rose is primarily like that too. Because they won't just sell you the car regardless. It's not like Porsche where you walk in there, you can write a check and they'll give you the car. Ferrari is very strict on their clientele and who they sell to. So unless they know you, of course. But and they want to make sure, of course, you can afford it. Because Ferraris are so expensive to maintain. Oil change on one is like $8,000. So
That's just supercar ownership. It goes with the territory, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it does. But see, Porsche can easily sell a car because we used to take Porsches in on trade and all that, and so Porsche can easily sell a car because they don't have like a specific waiting list or like Mercedes does. But like the BMW is like that too worldwide. They can sell cars left and right, no waiting list. But though when you get into like the more prestigious brands like Ferrari and Aston Martin, all that, then they do kind of expect you to be like a little bit upper class and like the new extraordinariness of like Brienne and all that, and Patek and that kind of lifestyle.
I think, as it's been pointed out in the chat, like the Ferraris that are really hard to get or that they have a lot of requirements for are like bespoke or very special editions. Otherwise, if you want to buy like a regular lower end Ferrari, it sounds like it's not too difficult. But if you want like the newest, latest, and greatest, or a really rare, low production model, then yeah, they're gonna vet you, and you may not get chosen. It sounds like.
Well, the 360 is actually one of the easier ones. The V8 models, of course, they haven't made that car in a long time, but the 360 is actually very easy to handle and drive around nipple corners and all that, especially in Italy, because like the 360 was the one that had the newer suspension module in it for the modern age, and it was actually an easier car to drive, and didn't take as long to warm up and all that like the 355 did. So, and of course, it had more punch and horsepower into it because that was the new evolution of a new V8 they put into it. So
What model was the Magnum PI
you can
model?
actually still get parts for 308, but it was
Archie,
actually that one was actually harder to find. So
Archie, you would know this. What model is the
because it
Magnum?
was like similar to
The Magnum PI was a 328.
328. Okay, thank you. It had a V8 in it.
328. Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
It had a
But that
V8.
one now, yeah,
Hello
Oh,
yeah.
look
again.
at this. Look at
Beautiful.
this.
Can you hear me
Oh,
now?
my
Yeah,
God. What's the temperature like today there?
It's about 25, 25, I'd say. Something like that. There you go.
25.
Looking pretty good. I got the DJI mic now. Does that sound, is that
Yep.
okay? Does that sound all
Oh,
right?
Sounds great.
much better.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. Sorry
You were
about that. You
getting
couldn't hear me before.
you were getting those burps. Like
I hate that. That's insane.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. Sorry about that.
No
Here we go.
worries, man.
This is the Bondi Icebergs Club, which is kind of famous.
Wow.
So you got the pool down there.
We got
There
CB,
you
$2.
go.
Run the show, big boy. That's what we're doing.
Yeah,
We're trying to
run
provide
it,
good
run it.
entertainment.
But
Well,
yeah,
what you're wearing
next
your
one.
Amiga. I love that Amiga with the red.
Yeah,
Beautiful,
I haven't had
man.
it on for a while with a red
That's a
rubber
great.
strap, like a Kevin O'Leary garage sale strap that I've got on there. Haven't had it on for a while. Just always works, looks good. Wind it up a little, keeps great time still. I've never had it serviced, so it's a 2016. It's all good. Never had an issue with it. It's a cool watch for a day like today, I think. Having the Omega on.
Wow.
You still hear me there? Yeah, you can still hear me.
Yeah.
Good. So yeah, I'm going for a walk just down here, and it's the sculpture by the sea thing. There's an iceberg thing. There we go. So
Thanks,
bit
timely
of exercise
behavior.
for the day. Timely, can you go to Watch Fest 6 next week? Oh, the week after, sorry. Last week of it's 1st November is the convention on Saturday. It'd be good if you're there. Chief Tit will be there. Anybody else in Sydney? So anyway, there you go. I'm glad you can hear me again. I'll pop on in a little bit, just go get through this gate. Back in a sec.
No worries.
I'd gladly drive either of the 308 or the 328. They have a soft spot in my heart because of the show Magnum PI. And when somebody says Ferrari, that's really what I think of, honestly. All these newer models are, so exotic, and I'm just not up on the newer ones at all. Or am I up on the old ones? I just know that I like the Magnum PI one.
the one.
Yes.
The one I really liked from television of the 80s the most was the one Donnie Johnson drove in Miami Vice. Miami
Oh,
Vice,
yeah.
the
Yeah.
Testarossa, I think, was the most. And the Daytona, of course, yeah, before that. But I think the Testarossa was that at the time there was a new inspiration behind Ferrari for that model and the show, and I think that was a cool car at the time. And do you know they got almost $2 million out of that car because of that series when they sold it at auction, and it just sold about 6 years ago in Florida at auction. They got almost 2 million out of it. So,
but what an incredible car, though,
yeah. And they said in the glove box. Oh yeah, well, because at the time, if you remember right, that was the first new introduction of Ferrari's new flat 12 that they had in the car. So it
Yep.
was, it was like the new power horse of a new evolution of the new V12 or 12-cylinder supercars for Ferrari Grand Tours. Because in like a couple of the shows, it went up against Porsche 911s and it went up against a couple of Lamborghinis and Maseratis. So you got to remember, in the 80s, that was sort of like the benchmark of holy ground for Italian Grand Tours and all that, and the German cars. So, it was pretty impressive back in the day that Ferrari could hold a top speed record of a max of 189 miles an hour. And
Wow.
flat
We've got
12
another
car.
super chat here from Chief Tit, $3. Arch Hawaiian shirts
Yeah.
for MEF show. That's the Marcus Allen Frischman show prerequisite. Good point. Good point.
Yeah, that might be a fun thing to go shopping for Hawaiian shirts, Arch. Little change up. What do you think?
My dog keeps on trying to eat ladybugs.
It is what it is, But I
Well-
got to tell you something seriously, and that's the fact that you've got to remember, guys, Mikey has the coolest watch on the stream. You've got your Submariner 41 mil date sub. I owned one of those. It was stolen in the burglary. Perfect
I know.
watch, Mikey. Perfect. I'm wearing my Pam
He's
today.
got.
I've been wearing that for a long time. But you are so cool, Mikey.
Well, thank you, Arch. I absolutely love it. I feel that they've.
He's got the go sub.
They fixed all of the issues that the sub had. That any nitpicky thing that people had about previous subs, they fixed all of those things when they came out with the latest iteration, the 41 mil. The lugs are transitioned into the bracelet more gracefully than the maxi case. The bracelet's a little bit wider. It's a little bit bigger, 41. Yeah, to me, it's the perfect sub, and it's going to be my one nice watch for quite a while, I think, because I'm not in a position to be able to buy a new watch probably for a long time. But I love it. I'm very happy with my one and done and my couple of Seikos when I'm working.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Sure.
Can I ask you guys a question? Who makes the best Halloween leather strap out there?
So who makes the best what?
Who
Sorry,
makes
say
the
that again?
best Halloween leather strap out there you can buy?
What's a ballween?
So waterproof. Halloween,
Sorry?
Halloween leather strap.
I don't know what that
Sorry,
means.
Halloween, Horween. Halloween. Who makes the best Halloween leather strap?
Okay, first you got to tell us what that is, because
Halloween.
I don't know.
You know what Halloween leather is, don't you?
H-O-R, Halloween.
No.
How do I spell Halloween? I gotta just finding it.
H-O-R.
Oh,
H-O-R-I-N-G.
I got a H-O-R-W-E-E-N, Halloween.
Oh, okay, maybe that's.
No,
you know what? I don't think any leather strap is necessarily that
That's
waterproof.
correct. Yeah, that's correct.
I don't think they're really that waterproof. I like the look of them. The best leather straps I've had, I had one from Custom Made was Aaron Bespoke. Aaron Bespoke does some nice straps.
Mm-hmm.
But we got a super chat here. Randall Kapoor, $3. Archie,
He's in
$3 for your
Is
Christmas brothel fund.
he in
Thank you so
Australia?
much. Yes, he seems to be. Yes, yes.
I have a local guy who makes straps, and you can actually choose.
So is he someone
leather.
local you deal with, Archie?
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, okay. What about stingray leather? What are your opinions on that?
Very cool.
Stingray
Stingray.
leather.
You think stingray would be waterproof?
I like ostrich.
No,
skin.
no, none of this stuff. Any treated leather is not waterproof. Like crocodile as well. You take croc into
Yeah.
it's no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Anything other than a bracelet, just keep out of the water.
Yeah,
Okay. Then how does Audemars sell them on the Royal Oak?
they're not meant to be taken in water.
Yeah.
Fuck me dead.
Well, what about the
rubber?
Yeah.
You can always just go rubber.
But what about though when Audemars sells theirs on alligator and crocodile? Like, I mean, do they have a special way?
They're not
To where
meant
it's
to
not.
be taken in water. Oh my god, you know how
Oh,
expensive.
so they
an
put a
Audemars
rubber
are.
backing on the back of it. Is that what you're saying? They make it.
Do you have any idea? You will not take that into water. You have any idea how?
Oh yeah, they're like $2,000 for a replacement.
Yeah, they're not meant to be.
Yeah, especially salt water. That'll
Yeah, very.
Yeah, I do. I mean, well, it's for replacement band. Yeah.
I agree. Just rubber or bracelet if you're going to go underwater with it.
You got to be careful with this stuff, you know. I don't really know. It's I got to be honest with you. You want to be careful. You want to be careful with expensive watches and water. Water's not a great thing. Water is that's why Rolex is so popular. They're basically so waterproof. You know, if it gets wet, you're okay. Yeah. That's the reality there.
But even with only being basic 100 meters, even with only the 100 meters.
What do you? What do you really want to take a strap in water? Is that what you want to take a strap in water or not really?
No, but I mean, it's like this. I mean, well, I mean, it's something I might consider later on in life. You know, I mean, I might consider going into like a little bit of deep sea diving. But I mean, it's just it's. I mean, I don't think I would wear like a Rolex into the water like that because I mean, it's so expensive, and even if they are of course waterproof, but the thing is though, if it's like this little thing goes wrong, then it could cost thousands to repair.
Oh,
so, I mean, but I mean, no, it's like something I might fancy if I ever took a cruise or something, so like a little bit of deep sea diving or something.
The Rolex Sub or Sea Dweller is one of the only watches I would not hesitate to go into the water.
You got to remember too, still, Mikey. You want to make sure you get it pressure checked. You got to make sure the seals are okay.
Of course, but mine's brand new, so It's like,
Yeah.
you know, if when I get it serviced, of course, it'll get pressure checked and all that.
Yes.
You know, but when you have one that's relatively new, you know, I don't think it's that big of an issue. I mean, they're triple
Yeah,
O-rings.
you have Panerai on, so the Panerai is a pretty.
Man, there must be some delay going on with Terry.
Okay.
Don't you think,
So
guys?
but what now? What does Panerai use? Panerai is what? That's like a French brand, isn't it?
No, they're Italian, I believe.
Panerai is well, they're Swiss, but they have a
So
Italian
Panerai is
background. They
French.
were Italian diving
Yeah,
watch. Italian
exactly.
Okay, that would explain
diving.
the
They
the
started
name.
out. They started out using Rolex movements inside of them, I believe.
Yeah, you know, you're right there. CB, $2. Great momentum tonight. Thank you, CB.
Oh, okay.
The interesting thing is with
So
my Pam, it doesn't say Swiss. You notice that? It doesn't say Swiss on the dial.
Huh.
And on the back, it says Swiss made. But it doesn't say Swiss made on the dial, okay? Just out of interest there.
Does that
that's
indicate
nice.
anything?
Okay.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. We got a super chat here from Mac Lobster, $5. Arch, this is the last super chat from me until you start giving a shit about the show. You're disrespecting viewers. Checked out. How do you mean I'm trying to let other people talk? I can hog the show. It's not polite. I want to get other people talking on the stream. Okay, if I hog the limelight, like they what's the point of them coming on? It's that's what I try and do, is not hog the limelight, because otherwise no one gets to talk. We've got a super chat, William Gaudrian, €2. Pepsi GMT 126710 BIRO on Jubilee is the best. That is a beautiful watch. That is a very beautiful watch. But it's so expensive. That's the only problem with that watch. Well, what are you doing, Terry? It's really quite annoying. It's really quite annoying. It's beyond annoying. Let's have a, you know, the Pepsi itself, the Rolex Pepsi. Beautiful watch. Expensive. That's the only problem with the Pepsi, is it is very expensive. On the secondary market, it's not really great bang per buck. That's the big thing with that watch. It's not really a great. What do you think? What do you think of the Pepsi, Mike?
I love it. I'd love to own one someday, but there's other watches that I would probably grab before I grabbed a Pepsi. But I absolutely love the Pepsi. I wouldn't take it underwater, you know, for obvious reasons. Or it's not a chronograph, is it? So it does have a screw down crown and just one hole, right? So actually, I probably would take it underwater.
You would?
I think so. I think Rolex is probably, you know, they're as far as I know, one of the most durable, well-built watches in terms
We
of.
got CB, $2. Archie is not distracted at all tonight. I'm trying to yin and yang, work with the audience. That's what I am trying to do here. If I hog the limelight and just talk about my stuff, it's good to get different people on. We had JD, fantastic surf from Australia. Man, that is probably the premier Sydney beach. That is probably the most famous beach. Not the best beach, but it's an amazing beach, legendary beach. Okay, so that was really quite nice. We have had Terry's been nice. I've enjoyed Terry on. Mike's been great. We had a lot of fun with Mike. I love Mike when he opens up and starts talking about stuff.
You already know I love to talk.
Exactly. You know, Mike's a great person for the watchers. HR was even fun. I got him on today. We snaked him on. HR was on. And it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. A lot of fun. And yeah, I think we've had a nice time here. What do you think, Mikey?
Oh, I think it's been fine. Just
yeah, I think we've had a good show. We try and with the shows, I try and get people to talk, and you know, I don't want to hog it all for myself. That's just so selfish. I try and get some I mean, I went to the hoarder's place yesterday. And I cleaned up out the front of his place, and that was good. Archie is not typing, and CB $2. Archie is not typing, and he is not distracted. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for that. I wanted to ask you, Mike, now that you're there by yourself.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you something. And we've enjoyed some good times. I enjoy good times with you.
Yes.
That is enjoyable stuff. When we are together, we can have some enjoyable times. Let me just call this up here. I'm just bringing a photo. I've got to say this to you, Mikey. Sometimes with the collections, you know, you were very harsh on my breguets, which I was a bit upset about.
Oh, no,
Okay.
it wasn't the watches again, Archie. It was you missed the point, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't have anything against breguets. I love the brand. I really do. And I did apologize because I did feel bad about my delivery. I was a little harsh, I believe, and I apologize for that already.
No worries. Hey, look at this. We've got JD. Look at this.
Hello.
Bikini
I'm
shot.
back again briefly.
Hello.
No, we're not doing that.
No, you get arrested for that in Australia.
You do. We don't do that. There you go, sculpture, bit of art, dolphins coming out of a toaster. Pretty cool. That's all I got. That's all I can recommend looking at down here. It's that. It's a bit windy.
It's kind of a weird sculpture.
Yeah, it's they have it once a year. I think that's the winner. That's all I got. Not as good as last year. I think they had financial trouble. They had a shortfall, but all that modern stuff, it's like, who gives a shit? Who cares? They used to have, I think it was last year or the year before, this massive metallic gorilla with a huge set of balls. That was pretty good. But this year, not so much.
Balls is good.
Toasters a bit. Yes, that was good. There you go. One last panorama look. There you go. That's into. Oh, it's windy as shit. Bondi.
Oh, don't fall over. Don't get too close to the edge there, please.
Yeah, I think you don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Anyway, boys, take care. I'll keep listening in, and I'll be on next week. This time next week. Cars. Bore you to tears with cars. See you later, guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
thanks, man.
Anytime, Mike. Take care, buddy.
You too.
That's a nice. We had a nice commentary there from JD.
Yeah, he's pretty consistent with that. When he, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, it adds a great part to the show, you know, because sometimes things can be a bit boring, right?
Yeah, and when he rebel streams, it's always pretty interesting. You know, it's not just like here I am walking down the trail. It's here I
No,
am.
it's Gonzo
you know,
stream. No, Rebel streams what my enemies do to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I rebels, whatever it's called when you're walking
Gonzo,
around.
Gonzo. He does the Gonzo.
Gonzo.
It's the art of
Okay.
Gonzo. Gonzo
Okay,
is
my
when
bad.
you.
My
Yeah,
bad.
no, that's okay, Mikey. Mikey, we've got
But-
all the time for that. Mike. I wanted to ask you something, and in my own case, I'm just going to bring this up. What do I add? I'm just going to ask you, what do I add? There you go. What do I add? What do I dump? Pump and dump. What do I add and dump? Tell me what you'd be doing here. Please tell me.
Honestly, I'd keep the Speedmaster and the Explorer. You know, I like the white dialed Brigade that you have. I'd probably keep those three and dump the rest and get you know, something newer and different.
You dump. What would you dump? Tell me what you dump.
I would dump the Panerai, the
Zenith?
Zenith, and the is it the Type 21? Is that what they call it? The skeleton?
Oh no, that's the tradition. The
the
tradition.
tradition. Yeah.
So you'd actually you'd split the box in half there. The Pam, the Zenith, and that exposed Breguet. You'd dump those three.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah.
the other ones. What would you add?
A sub or a Sea
Oh,
Dweller.
okay. A sub or a Sea Dweller. Fair point.
And maybe a Reverso or you know, something along your own tastes. You know, whatever might tickle your fancy. I'm a sports watch guy, right? So you know, my answers are always going to be sporty. You know what I'd stick in there? My Grail watch, a Vacheron 4500, a version 3 blue 3-hander on a bracelet. That's what I'd put in there. That'd be the perfect addition to this
A
collection.
3-hander. What? Sorry, what was that?
My Grail, you know, the Vacheron blue
the
3-hander.
overseas. They're expensive, Mike.
I know, but I'm just saying. You asked me what would I put in the box.
No, it's okay. We got some more super chats. They're coming in fast and furious. We've got one here. CB $2. Oh, finally something different to talk about. Thank you. Timely behavior $3. Aren't we supposed to be thinning the herd? Yes. MT85. Is this a new photo? Haven't seen it. Dump everything. You have 600 of debt. 600,000 of debt. Phoenician Cedar, Mike the Snake, what is the meaning of life?
Family. Health. Friends. Those three things. And if you want to throw a little salt and pepper on top of that, following your passions throughout your life, and not suffering, you know, at a job you hate or things like that. Sticking with your passions and always doing what your heart tells you to do.
I've got to ask you something, Mike.
Okay.
What's the perfect, now that you've got the car,
Mm-hmm.
how do you think that's the perfect car you've had sports wise?
Yes, it is the perfect car for me because it's easy to fix and maintain and own, and cheap to fix and own and maintain, and it's blisteringly fast, and it's just perfect for me. You know, you were right, Archie. I was wrong to buy the Porsche.
Fuck, Mike.
As soon as I got it home, Arch, I realized I was in over my head financially when I started to fix it and, you know, try to get it ready for the track. And it needed this and it needed that. And it wasn't just like $19.95 for a little piece of fuel line. It was $129 for a 10-inch fuel line. And, you know, I realized that is the way it's going to be forever. And this car is just going to break me financially. So I sold it quickly for a loss. So, you know, you were definitely right.
Mike, I was a bit hard on you too.
You know, we all make mistakes, man. I own my mistakes. I don't trip too hard on like my bad decisions because I'm constantly making them. But you know, at the same time, it's like no reason to cry over spilled milk either, right? You got to move on, and
yeah.
So to answer your question, yeah, this little car isn't my super duper dream car. You know, I mean, if I had hundreds of thousands of dollars, I'd absolutely be in a different car. You know, but where I'm at
Would
right
you get a
now,
Maserati if you had hundreds of thousands?
probably not a Maserati. If I had hundreds of thousands,
What's wrong with a Maserati? Can I ask you that?
you know, I can't answer that question. I don't know enough about them. And I they haven't been a car line, you know, a car brand that I've followed much. So
Okay.
I don't know much about the models or
Fantastic
you know,
history, but
they're all
the
beautiful.
lineage.
They're all
lineage.
beautiful. Yeah, no, I mean I appreciate them as cars. I mean they're all beautiful. I don't know enough about them to really.
Let's have a look what's happening to the super chat. Sorry, the poll. Is HR good for the AC3 live stream? 63% said yes, yes, yes. 37% said no. Okie dokie. Chief Tit, why don't you jump on, man? Come on, jump on, come on, jump on. You know you want to come on the stream. Jump on.
Archie, I had a car problem. The weekend after my first track day, there was another track day the weekend after, which I attended, and on track, my car started acting like it was running out of gas, and so I spent all that money, all that preparation to get 2 laps in and then go home, and it just turned out to be a clogged fuel filter. The simplest of stupid things.
It always gets you like, but that's part of racing, Mike.
It is. It is. What it told me though, you know, the car is not new; it's old, and it has a a racing fuel cell, not a gas tank. So it's got a liner, and that line,
fuck!
the line. Yeah.
So it doesn't have it. It's got a fuel cell.
Yes, it's a race car. You
Holy
know,
shit!
it's filled with foam so that the gas doesn't slosh, and
Yeah.
when your tank's
I mean,
empty,
it's got like that foamy stuff in it, isn't it? That's the thing.
yeah.
We've got Chief Tit joining us. Chief Tit, welcome. Sunday morning in Australia. It is such a beautiful day.
Gorgeous outside. It's sunshine. It's warm. It's good to be here. So Archie, okay, listen. Let me ask you a couple of questions, right? What do you think, now that it's come down in price, what do you think of those early 2000s Maserati Spider with the Ferrari 4200 engine? Not the Gran Turismo, like the Grand Cabrio that came
You
after.
mean the 3200, the Ferrari 3200?
4200. The 3200 was never convertible. It was the one after. The one that looks just like it. It just didn't have the lights that go like that at the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the name of it is actually just Maserati Spider. Mid-30s, you can get them now. There's a really good one for sale.
Mid-30s?
Mid-30s, not bad. There's this maniac selling one that's like black or something, I think. And he's like one of these madmen who's put everything into it. He's even selling like magazines with it. He's got special car covers. He's even got a Maserati sign for the garage. Mid-30s.
Mid-30s. Fuck me dead.
Not a bad car.
I got to be totally honest with you. Let's have a look at this. So it's actually a Maserati
Spider.
4200 Spider.
Yeah, it's not called a 4200, but it's got the 4200 engine.
Oh, okay.
It's just called Maserati Spider. Say,
see, the problem is, you know something really. Okay, that's it there, right?
Yeah. Now that had the F430 engine. It had the F430 Ferrari engine.
I love this guy. You watch
of classic Maserati quirks.
Oh,
from in
Look
here.
at that fucking thing, man. Look at it.
I like JM. I don't know. Do you watch his videos, JM?
No, who's JM?
That's
That
the guy
guy?
there. Yeah, he does some great YouTube videos.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I'd have to be honest with you. You know what the biggest problem with Maseratis are, but don't you?
Yeah, it's going to be in the garage longer than it's in my garage. You reckon?
Look at
Don't
it.
you think?
Here we go. Maserati 4200 Spider. Look at this.
That's a cute little car.
Man, it's hot. It's fucking unbelievably hot. But it's only a two-seater. It's not like the Grand Cabrio, which was four-seater. So it's not that practical. It's more like a... I mean, that was competing against the Vantage.
You know, that is Italian.
Yeah.
That is Italian style. You know,
Oh, the Grand Cabrio is so fucking hot.
I've always loved Maserati. I remember even in the 80s, I still loved the bi-turbos. I was told horror stories.
Yeah.
But you remember the bi-turbo? I remember a dentist had a red Spider 222, whatever it was, Spider.
Yeah.
And
222,
it was a bi-turbo. It just looked fucking... You know what they stole the design? You know what they actually based the design off them of? Did you? I don't know if you know this.
No,
you know they actually copied a very popular car at the time?
Which one?
The BMW E30. That's what it was. It was a copy of the BMW E30, except it was unreliable, and it it went like stink. Oh, when it was going. You know the 222 Maserati 2. These are very... Look at that. You remember those?
Yeah. Very comfortable seats.
They were elegant.
Like Nick Scully
always
fucking
liked
lounge
them.
there.
Sorry?
Right? They had very comfortable seats on the inside. You see those seats? They were unbelievably comfortable.
And then they had the Shamal at the end. They had the Shamal at the end. Shamal.
That Shamal thing is worth a fucking fortune even now.
Is that right?
Big money, yeah.
Mm.
But the Ghibli, which looks almost the same as it, was a little bit more reasonably priced. I like those things. I don't mind them, but I've heard that they're pieces of shit. You know what was nice? The 4-door version of that, the Quattroporte, the first Quattroporte, not the later versions, the one in this sort of age group. They had a V8. I want to show you something. Actually, I can't show you something. Is there a way you could look it up? Have you ever heard of the Alfa Romeo Montreal?
Oh yes, the V8.
That thing, Arch, in brown, fucking in brown.
Yeah, no, came out. They were the V8. They were a V8. If they did an orange one, a brown. When you say brown, they had a black. Where's the? They had a brown one.
I saw a brown one, like a bronze sort of coloured one. Unless it was just friggin'.
There's
but
orange.
Look at that thing, Arch. Look at that thing.
No, I know they were V8. This was an Alpha's V8.
So hot.
I'll see if there's a brown one. Okay, I'll just type it in. Is that the brown?
I think so. Yeah, it was like a bronze sort of thing. Yeah, like
these came out in the early 70s.
Michael Caine used to drive one, apparently, Arch.
Oh fuck! You're joking. He's cool. Yeah, I love cool. Michael Caine. Alfie, it's fucking Alfie. It won't fucking start.
That's right. I love that thing. But that would be an absolute fucking nightmare. But you know, those Grand Cabrios have kept their money. They're still like mid-80s, I think. And then like, you know, those private import things, about 65, 70. But geez, they're hot. Apparently they get the sticky buttons. I hate the sticky fucking buttons. But I've got some shit.
Everything gets sticky buttons.
Fucking.
You know what brand car I really love is Lancia.
Oh, fucking I love Lancia, man. Delta Integrale.
Oh, the Delta S4 is the king of all rally cars. Like,
but there was that early one. What was that?
The Lancia. I like the Stratos. You know, they had the Ferrari
Stratos.
Stratos. You know,
fucking Stratos with the Alitalia symbols on it. Hot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was powered by a V6 Ferrari engine as well.
That was the Dino Ferrari engine. They were a absolute rocket.
They were.
Guys, do you guys remember which was that Delta? Not the Delta. That old Lancia that it was a coupe, and it looked a bit. Oh, fuck, was it called a Monaco or something?
Fraser was a huge Lancia man. Did you know that?
Malcolm Fraser?
Yes.
Jeez, I didn't know that. I really didn't know that.
He came from a farming family. They were pastoralists. And they actually, he had a Lancia. A Lancia. Hello, Chief Tit? Mike, are you still there?
I'm here.
Mate,
Mike.
It was the Monte Carlo. That's the one that I was talking about. Have a look at the Lancia Monte Carlo. Cheap. Okay. They used to be like $8,000.
Oh, the Monte Carlo. Lancia Monte Carlo. You know they had a Fiat version of that, don't you?
Yeah.
The
that's
X19.
Exactly right.
They were in bed together, I think, during that time. So
yeah,
I had an X19.
Oh,
in
they had a
Baby
1.2. What was a 1.5 liter small engine, wasn't it?
Very small. 1.2, 1.4, actually 1.3, I think.
Fiat
and a 1.5.
X19. I remember these.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the blue one.
When did you have an X19, man?
Friggin', it was in the 90s. I had one in the 90s. I just went and bought one. I was with my brother. We were in Greece. He was cheap, and we just bought one. It was like freaking $7,000 or something. Just like a runaround thing.
They were fairly popular here in America as well.
Yeah. But you guys had those big bumper ones on your ones.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Fuck, I hate that big bumper shit. If you look at the European one, it's got the smaller bumper. It's sort of in line with its style, but those big bumpers,
yeah,
shocking. They even put it on the Alpha Spider.
We got Jake the Yuppies on. Jake's on. Hey, Jake, what are you doing?
Hey, man, how are you?
What up, Jake?
Hey, I'm okay.
Hello,
What's
punters.
going on,
Long time
Jakey?
no see. I'm just going for a walk there, but I'm enjoying the car talk. Was Malcolm Fraser That's the
Root
root beer, the
beer.
root beer, the root beer, root beer, root beer, root beer.
Yeah.
Was Malcolm
Nice.
Fraser really a car guy?
He was a Lancia.
Anybody who
Lived
likes
before my
Lanciers
time.
has to be a car guy.
Yes. I mean, that's like wearing a Breguet. It's not just a watch you buy to show off.
Yeah.
A Lancia. Lancia has many problems with a Lancia. You know, they fucking rust like
Yeah,
no,
that's what
you know,
put him out of
They
business.
rust like an Alpha.
And that's what put him
Oh,
out of business.
brutal.
Uh,
Archie, didn't you have an Alpha for a long time?
no, not long, but it did bankrupt me. Yes, I did.
How much
They
did you spend on the fucking thing?
Well, I bought it.
It doesn't matter, man.
Always, the funny thing is with Alfa Romeos, they're always good value to buy, just like this Maserati you're talking about, Chief Tit.
Yeah.
But the reality is, when it comes to upkeep and maintenance, they're horrors, and then you get half of what you originally paid for it. Massive depreciation, massive running costs. They're fucking awful.
Who buys the fucking things? I'm always amazed people buy them, to be honest.
I want to show you something. Hold on.
They never buy them again. That you buy it once and you never go back to the mark. Okay.
I had a Spider for a while, and it was just as you described. It was a nightmare. It was always blowing head gaskets. It never. It ran okay when it was running okay, but it was always blowing head gaskets, and so got rid
Weren't
of that.
Alphas good cars sort of back in the 60s and 70s? I mean, I'm not an expert on cars, but like, didn't they have a reasonably good reputation?
They had very good advanced design. They had a lot of advanced technology for the time, but they had some horrible. It's like that period of time. They had some terrible build quality issues. Post-war, there was some horrible issues, and rust, unfortunately, affected a lot of cars.
Yeah.
And
A lot of the problem was that after post-war Italy had a situation where there was a big disparity between the employment rates in the south and the north, and blah blah blah. Anyway, the government made Alpha open up factories in the south, which is why they called it the Alpha Sud and all that sort of shit.
Yeah, Alpha Sud. That was
I see.
Those turned out to be pieces of shit apparently, because the steel was shitty and all of these other problems.
Yeah, didn't have the worker base or the rest of it.
Yeah.
Well, the steel that the last Lancias were made out of was so bad, it rusted so quickly. There was a class action lawsuit. They got recalled, and they actually put Lancia out of business. Their steel did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this. You should get the fucking death penalty for doing this.
Why do they do that?
Just got repainted. Just fucking chop some hands off or something. People
Taggers.
stop doing it.
Fucking vandals.
There you have it, folks. That's the Jake the Yuppie position.
$2. Jake, why did you renege on Archie Zenith?
Well, Archie, that's why I've come on the show today. I want to make you a new offer on the Zenith, which I think is more than fair. I'll give you 4.5. I'll give you 4.5.
Fuck.
I'll give you 4.5.
American?
No.
Thank you, Mikey.
Yes,
Mikey.
I'll give you 4.5. That's
I'm trying,
the standing offer on the Zenith.
I'm trying for you, Arch.
I'm out of money. Big boy. Do you understand?
Yeah, no.
I'm
No,
out of
I
fucking
love
money
the root
there.
beer. That root beer looks gorgeous, man. That's so beautiful.
That does look great. Look at that.
That's fucking gorgeous watch.
You know
Maybe
what?
that
I like
could be-
the Daytona better. I like the Daytona I got better.
Really?
You got a two-tone Daytona white
Mikey,
dial.
yeah, Mike, I got a two-tone Daytona from 2004, full set, and I like it more than this, to be honest with you.
Has it got the gold face or white face? What has it got? Black
The
face?
white face, very crispy.
Yeah, but you got to get a tan for that, man. You got to tan up for that.
No, I can't. I mean, it's Melbourne. I'll get there. Don't worry, I'll get there. It's been very
Stay
cold.
outside because you need to get tannage for that.
Yeah, but I tell the root beer, it is beautiful. I tell you what, it's my first rose gold Rolex actually.
So how much smaller is the watch head on the Daytona than that?
Wears very differently. The Daytona fits so snug.
Yeah.
Really,
It's not
really
as
like
high, yeah.
fits very sleek. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, a Rolex's Ever Rose is different than most other people's rose gold. That's what kind of attracted me to it.
Hey, Arch, this is a photo of the double Maseratis, my brother and I.
Yeah, I'm not trying to gonzo or anything. I feel like it's
Oh,
boring.
sorry, just have a look here. Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Is that you?
Twin
Which one? Oh,
Mazers.
there's you.
Twin Maseratis.
How cool is that?
Yeah, that
That's
was
so
good.
cool, man.
Those
Used to
look
fucking
cool,
love
but
those
they look like they'd be a nightmare to own and
They were
maintain.
an absolute nightmare, Mike. Absolute nightmare.
And I only say that because I can just tell like the vintage that they are just by the styling,
Yeah.
and I can just imagine that the upkeep and maintenance on those is.
Those, Mike, were the first ones that came out after that bi-turbo sort of square era that
Yeah.
Archie was talking about, right?
That was a
After-
complete flop of a car. That was
Yeah,
a complete disaster.
The square ones, the square looking things.
The square four-door bi-turbos.
Yeah.
Those things have like a death with a skull, you know.
They've got a bad rap in America. I've noticed that on YouTube. Everybody sort of in America sort of stays away from them.
They really do. They really did. I mean, I heard about stay away from the bi-turbos back when I was like 16, 17.
Yeah.
You know, just like don't even think about it.
Yeah. Now these were a different animal, but they had their own problems. Even the automatic ones had problems. And the manual, the
Because they had
semi-automatic
the F1
gearbox.
you had the F1 transmission.
Yeah, and every 12,000 Ks you'd need a new, clutch and all that sort of
Actuator?
bullshit. Yeah, it was
How
annoying.
bad was that? How bad was that?
It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
Was
I mean,
it
that's why I got rid of the
expensive?
car.
How much was
Yeah,
the clutch?
it was like friggin' $4,000 or something every time. 4 or 5
Yeah.
grand.
Stupid.
And that's back
money.
then. That's back like years ago now we're talking,
Did
Hey,
you
Archie,
look
of all
cool
the
in the
cars you've
front?
owned,
Did you look cool?
Oh, Arch, it was fucking phenomenal. It had blue leather interior. Both of ours had blue leather. And people
that's
just didn't
tasty.
get blue leather back then, They didn't understand blue leather. It's like before its time.
Hey,
But it was
Arch, of
good
all
for
the cars
nothing.
you've owned, Arch, you got the new BMW, you had a BMW back in the 90s, you had the Alpha, you had the Toyota Corolla with fiddly bits on it, right? What is the favorite car you've owned in your whole life? And
Good
why?
question. Good
Oh,
question.
What brought you the
I'd
most
have to
happiness?
say, I'd say that new BMW I got. That's the
More
best
than in the
car.
90s. More than in the 90s.
Well, the 90s
More
one
than the
was
one you had.
very underpowered, when you compare it now. The 330 I got, that was a very, very nice car. It's a very expensive car to have, however. The tires are dear. Everything on that car is expensive.
Yeah. They're not simple anymore.
No, it's not a tech. But mind you, I'd rather have that than a Maserati or a
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
know,
They're
Hey,
toy cars.
You guys might
how's
not
Dave's
recognize
Maserati
this
going?
car. Can you go
No,
full screen, Arch?
it's good. It's good. It's good.
No issues there. No issues there.
Arch?
He's happy.
Can you go full screen, Arch?
Sure, we can give you full screen, Mikey. Here we go.
Hey, speaking of cars, just a
You
sec,
guys
Mikey.
might You guys might not recognize this car, but this is probably
Mikey, just
my
a sec.
all-time favorite car.
Because I'm going to walk past it. What do you guys
Oh,
think
yeah.
of these things?
I hate them.
You
Yeah,
hate
I
them?
hate that.
I hate them. I hate G-Wagons.
It's stupid.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
anyways,
Okay. The interior is
Mikey,
beautiful.
back
though.
on full screen for Mikey.
Okay, Mike, go ahead. Sorry.
does
Sorry.
anybody know what that is?
Man, is that a Fiat Coupe, a 124? No.
No, it's a 1966 Corvair Corsa
No, we don't have those things here.
made by Chevrolet. It had an air-cooled flat six in the back, just like a Porsche.
Uh-huh.
Except this one, I took the engine out of the back and I put a Chevy V8 in through the door and made a mid-engine race car out of it. So this was my first race car that I built when I was like 20.
That's freaking awesome, man. You
And-
actually put a different engine into a different position in the car.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yes.
That is so
Yeah.
difficult to do. the geometry.
Oh, it made it into a monster. It was an autocross hero, and I never raced it on track, but I autocrossed it a lot. I got kicked out of. They let me enter a Porsche autocross, and I pulled top time of the day against all the Porsches, and they all got really, really butthurt, and they banned Corvairs. They banned Corvairs from their autocrosses from that day
There's
forward.
JD. JD's just joining our stream. Let's get him up there. Wow, whose watches are
Anything
these?
interesting in
Where's
there?
this?
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Where's
Wow.
that?
Where are we, JD?
Bondi Junction, Watch Exchange in Westfield. Look at that. Look at all
Wow,
the
look
stuff in there.
Well, look at that ice shit though, right at the front. That's
Yeah,
I
different.
know.
Oh, that's
I
grim.
know. It's a
You
bit
haven't sold
much.
enough drugs to get that one, JD. You gotta sell more
Yeah,
fucking speed if
definitely.
you want to wear that one, big
I'm
boy.
more of a
It's
yeah,
a very
shoot a little
expensive
man
cockring.
myself. What about that?
Man,
It's wild. I'm
Fuck.
just in a shopping centre. Fucking hell. Look at
What about, hang
like
on, there's a day date there with a diamond bezel. You know what? They've actually got some shitters.
it's not my thing necessarily, but
There's a few icky ones in there. There's some nice pieces like that olive dial. I love that olive dial. But why have they got so many iced out pieces?
oh, it's where it is, mate. Eastern suburbs, douchebag central around here.
Yes, real estate
You know,
agent central.
all that sort of stuff.
The Sky
But
Dweller and Oyster looks all right.
it's surprising just being in a Westfield. It's
if you
ridiculous.
go if you go back a
That
couple
bluesie's nice.
boxes, there was
just
one
show you.
watch had kind of a rose colored dial.
Yeah,
It's
that's
even got
pretty
the
cool.
Westfield floors.
moved-
That's funny. It's got the
you've moved
Westfield
on.
floors down there.
Beautiful. Have to get over here. Look at that.
Oh yeah, aqua,
Yeah, that's
Fancy.
nice.
aqua timer.
Fancy. Fancy.
What, just in the Westfield there, JD?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a
Next to
Westfield.
Proud's
So.
Jewelers and the
Yeah,
sushi
yes.
shop, you know?
Exactly. Which is not,
You know what I
I don't
mean?
know. It's sort of a weird thing, isn't it? It's
We
weird.
got
I'll just pick up one
KFC
of these.
downstairs, you know?
And I'll just go to Subway and get a foot long while I
Yeah,
come out
yeah.
with my
Then buy
Sky Dweller
buy-
iced out. Right, there's a Amiga
Yeah.
down there. Catch you later,
Wow.
boys. Take care. Bye-bye.
See you,
Thank
man.
you. Thank
So that's
you.
where it was in there. Watch it.
Thank you so much. Look at that. That's amazing commentary. Thank you so much there. What
I
a
fucking
wonderful.
I love JD. JD. He's a great
He's-
contributor.
he
to the
just
show.
adds a good element to the stream.
Yeah. Always doing
Yeah, he's
something
good.
interesting.
He's a good bloke.
He is. What was that piece he got maybe 6 months ago, Arch? He got something. What was it? Was it an Explorer?
We got that tag Monaco thing.
He bought an Explorer or something maybe 6 months ago, and I liked it.
He bought an
looks good.
Explorer 2 a while ago. That's for his birthday. He bought a
Yeah, maybe that's what
Monaco.
I'm
He bought a
thinking about.
Monaco. He just recently bought a Monaco. You know that it was the black PVD one. PVD with the. It had really nice. It had the Tiffany blue accents on it, the hands and that.
I
But,
like the Monaco. You know, I think Tag is due for a bit of a comeback.
Oh no, they make beautiful stuff. I've
Yeah.
really come back to the brand there. They make
Me
some
too.
good
I love
stuff.
you know, they did the Skipper reissue, Arch. I love that watch. Have you seen that? The Skipper reissue?
Yes.
That's a really nice watch. That's a really nice watch. I would gladly have that in the watch box. That's a beautiful watch.
Which one's that one? Skipper reissue?
Yeah, yeah. If you look at it, maybe Arch bring it up. The Skipper reissue. It's because the Skipper is a really famous watch. I feel like for a while, Hoyer's sort of been the brag for the band.
Don't you reckon though? Don't you reckon the best thing they could do is actually drop the tag bit and just go back to calling themselves Hoyer?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
No, they do that for their heritage line. The
Oh,
Tag
I see.
Hoyer, they pumped in so much money into
Yeah, but
Tag
it's so-
Hoyer. It's a very famous brand, you know. It's famous. Like you
What, the
think
Tag
about
or
it,
the Hoyer
Rolex.
bit?
Really, I'll be honest with you. You know, can I tell you this? I've got to say this. What I've found happen is with watches, with cars, like a Mercedes in the 70s or a BMW, they're like they were like an Aston Martin is now. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
they've become so cheap. I'll give you an example. The house I'm in the 80s, when the Mercedes 190 came out, you could swap this house for a 190. Okay. Now
Right,
this
right.
house is 9 equivalent 190Es, like a C200. Okay. Whereas with the watches, what's happened is Rolex used to be, and it was never cheap, but they were an upper middle class watch. They've now become really, really expensive. Like they're disproportionate. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So the reality is, you can have expensive motor cars because you get a lot of bang per buck now, but the watches are actually, and I think Tag Heuer, to a lot of people, that is still a gateway into the hobby. Because you think about it, you go to Rolex, if you're just a newbie, they treat you like shit. There's waiting
Yep.
list. You gotta buy crap you
Yes.
don't want.
Yes. You gotta buy the
That's not
tuner.
really. Whereas
Can I
Tag,
say something to you about that though? I reckon that Hoyer had a higher class, sort of higher echelon level than Tag did, and when
Yeah.
they got together, they called it Tag Hoyer. Instead of that elevating Tag up to Hoyer's level, it brought Hoyer down to Tag's level.
I agree.
Do
Like
you know
right
what I
now,
mean?
I've been eyeing the Monaco, but I want the Hoyer Monaco, like the
Yeah.
Steve McQueen. I don't want the
It's
new
it's so,
tag.
yeah,
I
it's
don't
so
want
much
the new
cooler.
tag Hoyer reissue.
It's one of those ones where they shouldn't have joined the two brands. You know what I mean, Mike? But like,
Right.
nowadays, one company will buy another. They'll keep them as separate brands, and they'll
Yeah.
do their own maneuvers and stuff. It's like Rolex sort of making Rolex Tudor one watch. Why would you do that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a good analogy, actually, isn't it? I think
Yeah.
Tag Heuer, like, if you're a working class person, having a Tag Heuer is still a pretty big deal. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it tends to be like every time I've had a couple of tags in my time, and every time I've sold them, it's like a tradie who's like 50 and has their own successful business, and they've sort of come good. Like, it's actually sort of, if you're working class, having it is a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
But
a lot of people buy them that aren't real huge watch enthusiasts,
yes,
and so it's kind of like their first big boy watch, right? And
yeah,
they spent a little chunk on it, and they make a good watch.
yeah.
And
You know
then,
what? As long as you don't pay retail for the fucking thing, like, good luck to you. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
The problem is their
exactly.
retail's so ridiculous. Like, that skipper's 10 grand. You know, I mean, it's just not like, it's a really nice watch, but it's not a $10,000 watch. You know, so that's the only issue that I have with it. But I honestly, and I think that they're stopping. They went through that thing for a while of having model creep, where they just had 50,000 models, and I feel like they're getting back to the icons now.
Yeah.
Um, You know, the one I really hate is the Monza. I hate that watch. Why would you buy that watch when you can get the Monaco?
yeah, Monza
You know
was
that one, Arch?
famous.
So, Arch, what's that
Yeah.
skipper thing he was talking about? Did you find it in the end?
Yeah, bring it up, big boy. Bring it up.
No
What do you
worries,
think of it,
man.
Arch?
Look, I got to be honest with you. It's JD showed us one when he was on the stream last. He went to that watch. He went to that watch thing where one of the guys had it. I'll just bring it up. It's kind of like a reissue. There was a Houdinki version of it as well. Very 60s type of charm to it.
I love those 60s.
And some
looking
color.
ones.
It's got a bit of color, which I kind of like, actually. You could imagine going on your little yacht on holidays with it. I actually think you could. It's a nice watch. How come it's taking so long to load?
Yeah, what's happening?
What's
What's
wrong?
up with what's wrong with your internet, Arch? It's not coming up.
Oh, there we
Oh, hold
go.
on. Something's thinking.
There we go. It's there. You should see it
Can
now.
you get it?
Oh, I like
one,
that.
for
man.
one?
That's hot.
Yeah,
That's like a yachting version of the Carrera.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Just tasty.
hot.
but
I love it.
you know, the funny thing is when you compare that to Tudor, they've got the that racing version.
The chrono one, yeah.
what's that? That's the Tudor Avant. What is it? Adani.
Is that the
What
red
is-
one?
Fucking shooter gives me the shits. You want to know the truth?
No, but it's the
I love
racing
it.
yacht racing. What is it? The Tudor racing. It's that sports yacht racing. The yacht racing
Oh.
one. It's so much more advanced than the skip. You know that. Look at that. That boat goes on the fins, right? They got the Pelagos FDX for
It's a
yacht
different
racing.
style, though.
Fuck me dead. That Tudor is like a 1960s yacht. It's like the boat that was in fucking Gilligan's Island compared to, yeah, it's just totally different.
Fucking
you know?
Gilligan's Island. Oh, Gilligan's Island, man. Jesus. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Fuck, I love that show. That was so
Hey,
cool.
Madman.
that show.
Madman's in the chat. I love you, Madman.
Did you ever wonder about Gilligan's Island, Arch? Why is it that they could build houses, huts, and all this other shit, but they couldn't just repair the boat?
Totally.
You
so
got him.
funny. That's so funny. Yeah,
Ah.
that was a great series. I
That
watched
wasn't
it
it. It
every
was
day,
so good. It was so good.
and things didn't need to really make sense on that show. You know.
Exactly.
Madman, check your fucking WhatsApp. WhatsApp. Madman, check your WhatsApp once in a while.
Who's your favorite character out of Gilligan's Island?
I love the
Ginger.
house.
Not
I love
Ginger,
the
but
house.
Thurston Howell. You would, wouldn't you?
what's her name?
Thurston Howell the third. That's where I got AC3. Thurston
That's right.
Howell. Because he was
Howell.
Mr. Magoo. You know that's
Yeah,
the voice
that's
for
right.
Mr. Magoo.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. My
Yeah.
favorite, by
Yeah.
far is the short little the black haired girl, not Ginger, the movie
The
star,
movie star.
Oh, yeah.
the other
She
one.
was hot.
Professor and
I forget her
Julie-
name.
Movie star.
She was
No.
hot.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
was-
yeah. The scientist's, the professor's assistant. What's her name? Marianne.
Marianne. That's who
That's it.
That's
The
my
Professor
favorite. character
Anne,
out of the show.
Marianne. Remember that? That was so good.
Yeah. Did you
You
You know,
know?
as I'm
that
getting
aside-
older, and I'm like getting into strange tastes like milfs and gilfs and stuff, I'm starting to sort of like get a different angle on, Mrs. Howell. Is that
Yeah.
perverted?
Did
No.
you know?
You know,
It's,
the
it's
funny
not
thing
right, is it?
Can I tell you
No,
something?
it's
hey,
fine.
hey, can I say something to you funny? Do you know, like we talk about we're middle aged, right? Did
Yeah.
you know in Happy Days, the dad, Mr. Cunningham,
Yeah.
his character was 47 years old. Now 47. That was young, wasn't it? 47. That's 6 years ago for me. Fuck!
Did you know that on Gilligan's Island, aside from the Howells, that Gilligan was the oldest person on that whole show?
Are you serious?
Yeah, he was
I didn't
older
know
than
that.
older than the professor, older than the skipper, older than everybody except the Howells, who are obviously ancient.
Man, I used to love that show. I used to love the whole concept. I used to dream about that actual concept. Being stuck on a
3-hour
desert island.
tour,
Yeah.
a 3-hour
3-hour
tour.
cruise. It
The
was a
weather
cruise. 3-hour
started
cruise.
getting rough. The tiny boat was tossed.
That's right.
Ah,
Oh man. And that were the days when it was remember there was a lot of American sort of documentaries about the Bermuda Triangle and shit. Remember that? It was a real thing, the Devil's Triangle and blah blah blah.
sure.
And anyway, so I always thought to myself, what? Maybe there's a bit of sort of like interweaving between that. Maybe they went into this squall and ended up in this place, and it's part of the Devil's Triangle and all that sort of shit. I used to love thinking about that, like there being these remote islands somewhere nobody's been able to find with radars in the Caribbean or something, But they've sort of like calmed down on that. How come there's nobody? Do they still have the Bermuda Triangle? Does anything get lost there anymore, or Is that not a thing?
Yeah, I think GPS has got rid of that problem.
So what it is.
We got
They quietly.
$2. Chief Tit, did Math lend you that shirt?
Yes, this is actually the Magnum shirt from Maui Shirts in Hawaii.
We got a super chat here from Madman, member for 54 months. Thanks for 54 months of pure gold. Thank you, Madman. 4.5K for the Zenith is great. There's some guy in called Paul in Brisbane been trying to sell one for more for bloody ages. Hey, Jake. Guys, I got to get ready for the next show, the Marcus Allen Frischman show. And before we do that, I just got to wrap up the poll. The poll, is HR good for AC3 Live? 63% said yes. There you go. That's the verdict. He's the intro act. And yeah, he is very good for the show. So yeah, there we go indeed, guys. The show has been good today. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've had a lot of people, punters, good watch talk, car talk, scenery, Sydney, Bondi. Man, we've done the lot today. Let's go and thank our super chatters. We've got one more super chatter just come in now. $50, Palagenic, $50. Thanks for the 3-hour tour. 3 hours.
That is cool.
We had Mac Lobster, GD, Little Dave, GD, MT85, Chief Tit, Mac Lobster, the Franchise Club, Black Cat 997, MT85, Black Cat, CB, Crown Gold, MT85, CB, Chief Tit, Randall Kapoor, CB, Mac Lobster, William Gaudrian, thank you, William, CB, Timely Behavior, MT85, Phoenician Cedar, Madman, and Palagenic, guys. That's the show. We'll be back tomorrow. Stay tuned, stay happy. Join us for the Frischman show. I'm trying to get that lady on, but I think Narc scared her a bit. We'll see how we go. See you tomorrow, guys. Hi, guys. It's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW.